Active FM. Radio has never been better.
What is up?
Hello.
This is the movie show
On.
Active FM. I'm Sash.
My name's Ryan.
And today we are going to be discussing
Bit of a different twist to our movie show today.
a little bit of a twist. So this is what happened, right? I was on a search for movies to watch because yeah, it's a real thing. You have to like search hard, you know. It's a hunt, scavenger hunt for like a good
Search hard. Searching so.
so painful. Okay, anyway. So what I did was I thought,
Is that when the enter button becomes hard?
You're like clicking it and it's not, yeah. So I thought, you know what, one of the best films ever made. And then I went and searched and I realized, sure, I actually haven't watched a lot of these. Well, I have watched some of them, but like there's like best films ever made and we haven't even watched them, Ryan.
That's right.
So we thought we would do like a look at different film review sites at their like top 10 and then from there decide, you know what, okay, we're gonna go watch this one. How on earth did this one get in the list? This one sucked. Yeah, so that's basically what we're doing. And today we are going to be reviewing IMDb's. It's actually their top 250 movies, but we're just going to mention the top 10. So if you're interested, go to IMDb, search top 200 or just search like top films ever and then they'll give you like, this is like ever. This is like the list, man.
Yeah, they have different year lists. So the one that we've got here is just top 250
Yeah, so this
movies.
is all the years together. Yes. But before we get into that top 10 list. No, right?
What's happening? Okay.
That's like Ryan, your cue.
Right,
Ryan, your cue. Cue,
right,
Ryan.
right. So I've got a couple of films here. In fact, I've got 19 specifically, and I've made the words opposite. They are movie titles that I've made opposite, and we're going to see how well Sashi knows all movies. I'm going to test her knowledge and see if she can figure out
like,
these movie titles.
Can I be honest? Whenever movie
No.
trivia comes along, I feel like I know nothing.
Well, I tested her a couple of days ago.
That one was
Just-
easy though.
I just threw her one, and she did it, and I was like, oh, okay. Oh, damn.
No, but you said that was the easier one.
I just picked the first one.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so
Do I have a timer? No.
here's the great thing. All of these films we've done on the movie show.
Oh, great.
So they really help you. See? Except the one that I threw you the other day, because we didn't watch that one.
Yeah, the other one, he said knife funeral. If you're watching on YouTube,
Yes.
you can comment down below as to which film you think he
So-
was talking about.
So, yes, there's a good example. So I said knife funeral, and then she worked out the opposite, and then, yeah,
Ta-da!
I know you're saying it. All right. So are you ready?
I am ready.
Are you ready to begin?
Yes, I'm ready.
Okay, here we go. Eve's avoidance.
Eve's avoidance. Adam. What's the opposite of avoid? I have no idea.
Wow.
Eve's avoidance. Adam, Eve.
I actually used Google for this one.
Eve.
To kind of swap words
Eve the
around.
name. I can't ask for clues there. Eve.
I think I should keep track of which ones you actually get.
Eve's avoidance. Adam.
Yes.
Project.
Yes.
Adam's project.
So avoidance is an opposite, according to Google.
Wow.
All right, here we go. Specifically here, only one.
Everything, everywhere, all at once.
All right, here we go. The good girls.
The bad guys.
Duke.
Duke. What?
Yeah. Duke.
Duke.
Yes, I like.
Duke.
I
Queen. No. Duke. Duchess. No. What's the opposite of Duke?
I actually like Google.
Duke.
Yes.
Why did you Google? In what sense? Duke. Define it. As in like a duke.
What is a duke?
Like a duke and a duchess and like...
Mm-mm.
Okay, I don't know what a
It's
duke
not a
is.
title.
What is a duke?
Do you give up?
No, I want to know what a duke is.
Google.
D-U-K-E, right?
D-Y-K-E.
Oh, D-Y-K. Okay, yeah.
Or is it a dike?
It might be dike.
Might be dike.
Dike is a long wall or embankment. A long wall or embankment built to prevent flooding from the sea. San Andreas? No.
D-Y-K-E. Okay, this is according to Google.
Is that what it means? No. No.
Maybe.
I have a.
On my side, yeah, a long wall, a ditch, or watercolors.
Is that the correct?
Maybe I should just give this one to you.
Yeah. Okay, give it to me.
Oh, here we go. An intrusion of indigenous rocks cutting across existing stretch. So think of the rocks. It's rocks across. It's a rocky, so opposite of rocks.
Opposite of rock.
Like
Water.
hard. Could be water.
Soft.
But there's something else that's soft.
Clouds, no.
But then it's also like sand, but it's softer. like
Mud, no.
Like think of a desert,
Dune!
Thank you.
Wow.
Okay, here we go. Convict.
Convict.
Yes.
Convict.
Mm-hmm.
A convict is a prisoner, so it's not
Yes.
prisoner.
Uh-huh.
Convict. Innocent. Not guilty. Cops.
So when they get released from prison,
Free guy.
Yeah, there you go. Here's a nice
Wow.
one. Fly.
Fly. Walk. Sit. Swim.
Think of movies, Sash.
I'm trying to think of movies
think
and opposite.
movies.
Fly. It's the opposite of fly.
Pretty much.
Swim. What's the opposite of fly?
What eats flies?
Spiders? Snakes? Scorpions? I don't think scorpions eat spiders. Flies.
You're going more further away. The first answer you gave is
Spiders.
close. Yes.
Spider.
So now think of a type of spider.
Tarantula?
Keep going.
I don't know that. But
You'll
it's
find
Black
it.
Widow.
Black Widow. There you go. Okay, here we go. Frozen. Remember, these are all movies
Yes.
that we've done.
Frozen hot. Melting. Melt. Greenland? No.
I'll give you a hint. Chef. Mm-hmm.
What was that movie called? The Heat? Was it called Heat? No, it wasn't called Heat. It was the one with Bradley Cooper.
But if you put enough heat, eventually it gets...
Hot? No, it wasn't. What was that movie?
burnt.
Burnt. I was close.
All right, here we go. Earthling.
Earthling. Earthling. Martian. The Martian.
Yeah. Okay, ugly girl.
Pretty guy.
Come on.
A beautiful boy.
There you go. Okay. I think I like this one. Woman from Auntie.
The man from Uncle.
Okay, this one is a mathematical one. 780 minutes.
What is the opposite of 780? 780 minutes. Hours, 72 hours.
Mm-mm. But the hours is right though.
What other one did we do? Hours. 32. Was it that one by Michael Bay?
Was it Michael
with John
Bay?
Krasinski?
Yeah.
13 hours.
Yes.
Wait, why 780?
Because 780 minutes is 13 hours.
Oh!
Okay, white dog.
Black cat. No. Black Panther.
Yes. Okay, here we go. Hate and teddy bears.
Love monsters.
Hate and teddy bears.
Love and monsters.
Dogs.
Cats.
Okay. Queen's silence.
King's speech.
There you go. We're getting there. Departure.
Arrival.
Aha.
Brilliant film that.
Injection.
Inception? No. Injection. Extraction.
Yes.
Extraction. I'm like, what movie is that?
Okay, last one. Rude boys.
Rude boys. Something girls. Mean Girls. No, we haven't done Mean Girls. Girls. Mean boy is a girl's right.
Mm-mm.
Woman. Little woman. Mean boys. Kind. No, it's not kind. Boys. What's the opposite of boys? Girls. Ladies.
It's
Females.
Rude boys.
Woman. Children. It's not the opposite of boys. Mean boys.
Last week we did the director's marathon.
Is it a Guy Ritchie film?
Mm-hmm.
Why have all Guy Ritchie's films' names got on my head? I've got Pulp Fiction. It's not Pulp Fiction. I'm Snatch. No. Lock, Stock, and Smoking Barrel. No. King Arthur. No. Is it King Arthur? No.
Keep going. When you said, you'll be like, oh,
Sherlock Holmes.
it'll
no.
make sense.
The Gentleman. Mean Boys. That was nice.
Because opposite of a
Mean Boy.
of a man.
Yeah, it's true.
is
You
a-
are correct. That was nice, Ryan.
So there you go. Well done.
Thank you.
Some.
I'm going to return and get Ryan back.
No, I think I'll just like.
Okay, so we are looking at IMDb's top 10 films of all time. Number 1 ranking at... Should we start by number 1 or number 10?
I think we should start at the bottom and then
Number 10,
work our way
yeah.
up,
Okay, number 10. This is actually quite funny.
That's quite weird.
Okay, honorable mentions is number 11, 12, so we'll just get that out the way. It's Forrest Gump. Brilliant film. I loved Forrest Gump. If you haven't watched Forrest Gump, please watch Forrest Gump. Brilliant. And then secondly, Fight Club. Fight Club is a very weird film. But I think the fact that, spoiler alert, that the two main characters were the same person. Have you watched Fight Club, Brian?
A long time ago.
Yeah, it's one of those you need to like watch and then...
And
you know,
really
the ending was changed though. In I think China, they completely changed
Really?
the ending, yeah. But anyway, back to number 10.
Yes.
This film, I grew up with this film. This film is the greatest film according to my father.
And none of us were alive when it came out.
None of us were alive when it came out. And it is a very good film. It is the good, the bad, and the ugly.
Good film.
Good film.
Nice.
If you haven't watched The Good... In fact, if you are on YouTube, comment down below if you've watched The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly. Because you actually do have to watch The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly. It's one of those timeless films. It's a proper cowboy film.
And it's one film that there's a lot of things that have references in that film that just like
That comes from...
go ahead, make my day. It's brilliant. You see, it's still
Clint
there.
Eastwood. And Clint
Yeah.
Eastwood barely spoke in that movie, if you
gotta
think about it.
to yourself.
And then he was called Blondie.
Do you feel lucky?
Yeah, no. And then also Guy Ritchie...
Was he called Blondie in that film?
It was Blondie, yeah.
Like in the-
Ugly called him Blondie.
Ah.
Hey, Blondie!
Oh, right. And he's just...
Yeah, he'd just like
The
walk
close-up.
and he'd look, while smoking a cigarette. But if you watched our show on Wrath of Man, they actually,
Yes.
the Guy Ritchie actually kind of made a modern version of The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly.
Yeah.
But The Good and the Bad, you have to watch The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly.
Wow.
Like you actually have
That's
to
like
watch
the
it
second time we've referenced Guy Ritchie in
this film.
Yeah.
Go watch. Go listen. We did a Guy Ritchie marathon. All right, Ryan, give us number 9.
Number 9, The Lord of the Rings, The Fellowship of the Ring. I don't know which one
That's
that
the
is.
first one.
Is it the
That's
first one?
That's the first one. Because the second one was The Two Towers, and the third one was not The Final Battle. That's Chronicles of Narnia. Ah, man!
That one with the eye.
Fellowship of the Ring, The Two Towers, and I don't know. Can't remember. The final battle is in my mind, and it's not that. But yeah, the Lord of the Rings. Look, the Lord of the Rings was proper.
What is his name? Frodo.
Frodo.
Yes.
Was
Sam?
the whole
Was Sam in that? Yes, he was. Right.
Sam was in that,
Because Sam
yes.
and Frodo, they were both
Yes,
together.
they were
Okay.
going to Mordor together. Do you know that on Pluto, there's Mordor on Pluto, guys? Yeah, no. Anyway, that was beside the point.
So that's where they went.
The Return of the King.
Yes.
That's the third one. So it's the Fellowship of the Ring, the Two Towers, and the Return of the King. But they, according to IMDb, the Lord of the Rings, the Fellowship of the Ring.
The Ring. 2001.
2001 is the greatest film, the 9th greatest film ever made.
Yeah.
Look, I'll be honest, the Lord of the Rings are amazing. The Hobbit, no.
They're a bit lengthy for
But
me.
they're still good. Ryan, I have the perfect quote for you.
And the books
Wait,
are like...
Ryan.
And
No,
the books are like...
longer. The books are longer. Do you know how much was left out of the book? I mean, the film, for the book.
all right, so today
So
we're
we're
filming this
skipping-
part. No, we'll skip it.
We're skipping page 500 to 803 and
we'll
we're jumping straight to the end.
In fact...
Ryan, I have
there
a
you
quote. Robert Ebert once said, "No good movie is too long, and no bad movie is short enough."
go. No good movies... Wait, what?
Let me say it slower. No good movie is too long.
Yeah.
And no bad movie is short enough. I agree with that.
Yes.
The last part especially. So, no, Ryan, it's not lengthy.
But
Just
a
watch it
bad
in 3
movie
parts.
can be too long.
Yeah, no, bad
And
movies.
a good movie can be too short.
Short, yes. So that is the Fellowship of the Ring.
There you go.
Yeah.
Guys, you heard it right here on
Right
the
here.
movie show.
So I agree with both of these. I do think these should be in the top
So
10.
far, doing well.
Yes. Okay, number 8, definitely. Although,
Wow.
I understand why it's here, but it's not one of my favorites. But Pulp Fiction.
Wait, can we just talk about the fact that the good, the bad, and the ugly we have not done on the movie show? The Lord of the Rings, the Fellowship of the Ring, we have not done on the movie show. But the next one,
We've done on the movie show.
We've done it.
Pulp Fiction. I thoroughly enjoyed the first act and the third act. The second act freaked me out. Personal opinion. But I know that like Pulp Fiction was like, it was really like, it really changed the movie game. Like, do you understand what I'm saying? Like a lot of, if you go to film school, like Pulp Fiction is definitely one of the films that
You
we
learn
talk
about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, next up.
And by the way, 10, 9, and 8, the IMDb's ratings are all the same. 8.8.
8.8.
Hmm.
And that's all old films. 1966,
Yeah.
2001, and 1994.
There you go.
That's scary that modern films haven't beaten them.
Yes. But now, at number 7, with an IMDb rating of 8.9,
Ta-da!
2003, The Lord of the Rings, The Return
Turn
of the King.
There we go, the third film.
So another watch. Watch the first one. Watch the third one.
Skip the second one. Although, no, there's characters
Sashi,
introduced.
We need to do The Lord of the Rings, okay?
We do need to do the Lord
There you
of the
go.
Rings.
Coming up next, The Lord of the Rings.
The Lord of the Rings.
Have your-
Peter Jackson Marathon.
Yes, and
Peter
we will
Jackson.
have the reading of the book as well.
To the soothing sounds of Ryan. Ryan, you can read it.
with all the battle sounds.
There actually are audiobooks. You can go
Clink,
listen to
yeah.
the audiobooks they have sound effects
Wow.
and music. It's pretty cool. Yeah. All right, next up, 1993 with an IMDb rating of 8.9.
And we have done this one.
No, we haven't.
We have.
Schindler's List.
Haven't we done it?
We haven't done Schindler's
Why have
List.
we not done the Schindler's
And this
List?
is yours truly.
No, we have done the Schindler's List.
On the movie show.
I'm so sure of
we
it.
haven't done it.
I remember it.
No, I haven't
I
watched
remember the
Schindler's List
actor.
properly.
I remember did it.
Yeah,
I remember
it was
all
Liam
of it.
Neeson. It was Liam Neeson, and it
Yes.
was directed by
We-
Steven Spielberg.
we did it.
No, we didn't.
We did it.
Right, how much do you want to bet?
I'm going to go search.
Go search and let's bet, Ryan. Let us bet. Ryan doesn't want to bet. Ryan's scared.
What are we betting?
The reason I'm saying we haven't done it is because I actually haven't watched Schindler's List properly, which I'm ashamed to say. Don't look at me. I know. I haven't watched Schindler's
No man,
List.
Sashi.
I promise you.
Sashi, no, we watched it.
Ryan, you watched it.
I promise
So
you.
you were so impacted that
No,
you went
I
and
remember
researched.
talking about this.
What did you say, Ryan?
We spoke about the whole thing with the Jews and and all of that stuff.
Don't
I remember.
We didn't
I
in the
remember.
show.
I remember.
Simba, remember. Sorry, I'm Simba right now and I cannot remember. Schindler's List we didn't do
The
right.
internet is so slow right now. It's not fast enough for my.
Okay, you can continue. But we didn't do Schindler's List. But that is Steven Spielberg, people. Obviously, Steven Spielberg has to have a film. Would you say that's his greatest
I bet you if
film?
I asked the recorder, do you remember watching? Do you remember listening?
No, he doesn't.
He's also thinking. Okay, let's continue.
All right, next time, Ryan, I think
Where
it's
are we?
you. At number 5.
Where are we?
Number 5.
Number 5, 12 Angry Men.
12 Angry
I don't know this film.
No, this is
1957
I actually want
though.
to watch this film. So do you know what this film is about? It's set. So 12. Okay, I could be lying right now. As far as I know, 12 Angry Men is about a jury made up of men that have to decide on a whether someone is innocent or guilty, and the whole film is set on their conversation in a room talking about. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We need to do 12 Angry Men, Ryan. We need to do it.
That does sound cool though.
It's actually, I haven't watched it, but I've seen videos on it, and I know like it's such a simplistic idea, but it's brilliant. So 12 Angry Men coming soon to the movie show.
Near you.
All right, next up, I've actually been told as well that this film is very, very good. It's a 1974 film with an IMDb rating of 9, and it is The Godfather Part 2.
Wow.
And I've heard the Godfather films are good. So I feel like we need to also do the Godfather. Do you see how many films? I mean, out of this list, I've watched... Okay, out of 10, I've watched 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, I'm not too bad. I'm over half. Phew! But like 4 films of the greatest films ever, and we haven't watched them. Have you watched The Godfather?
Mm-mm.
We need to watch The Godfather.
Isn't what's his name in it?
Al Pacino. I don't know if Al Pacino's in this one. Robert De Niro.
Yes.
I don't know if Robert De Niro is in this
How
one.
did you know it was Robert De Niro?
I don't know.
Oh, I thought because I was doing this. He's got the thing,
Just
right?
Those 2 actors and that time frame and Mafia go well together.
1974. Right, Los Angeles. Okay, number 3 we've watched, right?
Yes.
2008 with an IMDb rating of 9. But now if you've got like 1, 2, 3 movies at a rating of 9.
I think maybe there's like a comma that they're just like not putting in.
Yeah, probably like 0.000002
Yes.
is The Dark Knight.
I agree. That was the best Batman film. And that is the one with Heath Ledger, just in case
Yes.
you're wondering. That one was amazing.
Oh, was it?
In fact, for me, the second one out of that whole Batman trilogy, the second movie
Yeah.
for me was it. That movie
Yeah.
was brilliant. Oh,
Christopher Nolan, right?
Christopher Nolan,
And he was on
yes.
fire in this one. They're overturning trucks.
No,
They're
this
like,
one was insane.
Wow.
This movie was insane. I agree.
some of the vehicles in this movie as well were like really awesome as well.
So that I agree with that one. And that is the most recent film because it's 2008.
Yeah.
And it's the most
That's
recent
great.
film on this list.
Why isn't Tennant here? Tennant should be here. Like, seriously, people. Okay.
Okay, next up, we've got the second greatest film of
There
all
you
time.
go.
Is The Godfather.
There you go.
So number 2 is The Godfather, and number 4 is
4.
The Godfather Part 2. So we really have to watch.
2 years apart.
And it is 2 years apart.
Yeah.
Sure. And that's got an IMDb rating of 9.2.
Yeah.
Yep.
I feel like all the people that listed this were people who have been in the like movie industry or been watching movies for like years.
Yeah. And then number 1.
And notice there's no Marvel movies here. Eh?
No, there's nothing.
Shame.
In fact, we should discuss directors when we're done with the list.
We
but
should.
Number 1, Ryan, give it to us.
We've watched this one.
We have watched
1994.
it. Have we done a movie show on it though?
Yes, we have.
Are you sure?
Yes, we have.
I feel like we need to go and check these two.
Okay, no, wait. This one I can't say for sure.
I don't think we've done a movie show on this one.
I know we did a promo on it. I think
Yes.
we used some of the
we even
the
did
footage.
a stage play adaptation of
Yes,
this.
that's it.
Yeah, that's probably why you.
So that's probably why I'm thinking about it. But I don't remember doing a stage play adaptation of the Schindler's List. So that's why I'm pretty sure about
Schindler's
this one.
List we didn't do right. I haven't watched that movie.
I'm telling you,
I
we've watched
haven't.
it.
All I know is that the whole thing's in black and white, and then there's that child with the red jacket, and that's the only color. And then the child dies, and you see the red jacket. That's
Come
it.
on, Sashi.
And I know Liam Neeson's
How
in
do
it.
you know that about it?
Because I've
Because
seen
you
parts
watched it.
of it. No,
Because you watched it.
no.
You watched it.
Right,
You
are
watched
holding
it.
me against my will here.
You have
I'm gonna
watched
prove
it.
To you.
I'm telling
gonna
you.
Prove to you that we haven't watched it.
You're lucky my internet's slow.
You're lucky your internet's slow.
Ow.
Okay, anyway, back to number one.
The
Number one.
Shawshank Redemption,
Shawshank
1994.
Redemption. I actually agree. This
And the
one was
director is,
brilliant.
what's his name?
I actually don't know. Who was the director of Shawshank Redemption?
Wasn't it that dude?
It wasn't Spielberg.
No, it wasn't Spielberg.
Martin Scorsese.
No, I guess not.
Do you know Martin Scorsese is bringing out a film with Leonardo DiCaprio
I
that's
belie-
going to be 3 hours long?
I believe so.
Shawshank Redemption was a story by Stephen King. Ah, no wonder. And then it was directed by Frank Darabont. I have no idea who that is. Oh, he's the same guy that did The Green Mile. This guy's a thing for films in
Clearly.
prison. Buried alive. Yeah, he's an escape artist. This director's an escape artist.
That's you not getting out of anywhere.
Buried alive. Yeah. Although Shawshank Redemption was a very good film. It definitely, I would say, is a classic. I don't know if I'd put it at number one personally. I don't know about you, Ryan. Like for me, Dark Knight could possibly pass Shawshank Redemption, but I do think it's a very classic film, and it's a very you have to watch. Like all of the films we've mentioned, you have to watch. Obviously, there's the 4 we need to go and watch, which are the 2 Godfathers. Yeah. I need to watch Schindler's List. Ryan's
Yes.
watched
And when you
Schindler's
see
List.
it, you'll be like, oh, wait, I remember this now.
And 12 Angry Men. 12 Angry Men we need to watch. Yeah. So that's IMDb's list. Obviously, there's films on, like, I have favorite films that aren't here, but I'm not going to shade their list. I agree with their films. Yeah. I think it's a good choice.
So Lord of the Rings and The Godfather.
And 12 Angry Men.
And 12 Angry Men.
Yeah, with you go.
Sounds good.
So which directors made it? Steven Spielberg made it. Christopher Nolan made it. Peter Jackson made it.
Yeah.
Quentin Tarantino made it.
Yes.
And okay, obviously the other directors I'm not 100% sure of. Forrest Gump was also Steven Spielberg.
Yes. Yes, it was.
Shame Guy Ritchie didn't make it, man. Guy Ritchie did not make it. If I had to put a film here, I would put The Gentleman from Guy Ritchie. That
Yeah.
would be my Guy Ritchie film that I added to this list. Yeah. Who directed The Good, the Bad and the Ugly?
That guy,
You know
man.
what? I'm shocked that Psycho isn't here.
Who did Psycho? Oh,
Alfred Hitchcock.
Yeah, Hitchcock is definitely a grandfather of film.
And even like, what films did Martin Scorsese do? Because he's also like huge. The director was Sergio Leone. I don't know who that is, but we are talking about like this age of film. We don't know. Do you understand what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
we don't watch the. Oh, did he do Once Upon a Time in the West? Once Upon a Time in the. Okay, so he was a very like cowboy actor, if I could put it like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, that is IMDb's top 10 films of all time.
That
so
you should go watch.
Yeah, add it to a list. Go watch them. Let us know if you've watched. If you disagree, what would you add to this list?
I like it because it's quite random.
It is random.
Like I said, the problem with today is you have a choice to watch a film and you find something that is familiar to you or something that relates to you. But now you go watch a film that is completely, it might be related, might be completely unrelated, and you might actually enjoy it.
Yeah, I would I would highly recommend, if you're wanting to watch a film, to actually go and ask like people that you know and trust what their favorite films are, because like I've done that before and the film's brilliant. You like watch the film and you're like, oh my god, and I would never have found the film,
Yeah.
because like I wasn't looking for
It's nice.
it, or yeah,
I like
so
it.
definitely go and check that out. Yeah, but this has been the movie show.
On your favorite ORSPS.
Until next week, peace.
Cheerio.